morning, everybody. Today we're going to do something a little different. I dug out my finger molds because I've been thinking, I want to use my magic pour, and I want to try some marbling with some acrylic paints. So I want to do each one a little different. I don't want them to be the same. And so the acrylic paint colors I have are sapphire, springtime blue, black, gold metallic, red, silver metallic, white, lilac petals, and turquoise. So I'm going to mix up some magic pour, and we're going to do one, and then I'm going to mix up more, and we're going to do two, and then I'm going to mix up more, and we're going to do three. I haven't decided yet. I mean, I kind of have. I thought about doing one springtime blue and red, and then I thought about doing one in the lilac petals and silver. And then I was going to do black and gold, but with the other ones being a springy color, I really didn't want to throw in that kind of a color. So I think I might do the other one in the sapphire and turquoise. So I think those are going to be my colors for these three. So let me mix up some magic pour. I guess if you guys want to watch me do that, we can do that. I've got my water. And let me get my mixing bucket for this. I think I'm going to use the bigger one, just in case. Wipe it out. Make sure there's nothing in there that I need to worry about. Scale. Bucket open. Put that on the scale. I'm going to try to fit everything in here so we can see everything. I've got you pretty much all the way up, almost. Okay. So I'm not quite sure how much each one holds, but the magic pour is 3-to-1 by weight. Oof. You get some gloves on, even though the magic pour is not toxic in any way. I still don't want to get it on my hands and then touch my eyeball or something silly like that. Okay. Oh. All right. aside. Getting everywhere. Just a tiny bit more in there because I want it to be able to pour the colors. Okay, so we're going to go with the red. And the spring blue. And we're just going to mix those up in there, just like that. And then we're going to pour. Let me grab a coaster mold here. I just want to pull out all of this and just drop it in there because I could break this up into pieces and use it like terrazzo pieces. Okay, we'll set that aside. All right, let me clean up my stuff and I'll be right back. Okay, moving on to number 2. This one is going to be the purple and silver. I'm going to try not to put so much in it this time. I wasn't quite sure how much color that would take. Okay, so and I'm going to use a different stick to mix it up. Oh, splashed around my shirt. Made this one a little thinner because that other one was just way too thick to pour. Grab all that color there. All right. Okay. How did I get 2 spatulas going here? All right, there's number 2. Okay, number 3. Let me clean up my stuff. I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, I'm getting way too good at knowing exactly how much powder to put in there. I scooped it in there and it was exactly what I needed. Okay, and number 3. We are going to use the sapphire and the turquoise. Okay, this time I'm going to pour from to the head first. Oops. Okay, there we go. They're all mixed. Now we will come back when these are all cured, and then we'll take them out of the mold and we'll see what we have. Just a second, I'm pouring my extra over here in my mold before it cures on me. Okay. All right, guys. We will be back in about an hour, and we'll see how they're doing. Turn this one around here. Give it a few taps. These two are already hard. Okay, we'll be back in about an hour. All right, see you then. Bye. Okay, everyone. Are we ready to get these out of the molds? Let's see what kind of a mess we made. All right. Look at all that. Yuck. So there's one. Got a couple bubbles right there. And right there and right there. No big deal though. The good part about this stuff is it just comes right off the edge. And then you can file it. So that was the red and sky blue. This is where I said I thought I put way too much red in there. So there's that one. Now this one is the purple and the silver. Which you can't even see at all. Ah, that's funny. Didn't use enough in this one. A bubble right there. I mean, you can kind of see it, you know, down here, but okay, there's that one. And then this one was the sapphire and turquoise. I can really see it down there, so I'm curious to see how this one came out. Ooh, I like that one. So you almost got to get your ratios just right to make it work. I think the purple and the silver, now that I'm looking at this, you can see the purple in there. It's just really light. So I'm thinking maybe more of the lighter colors versus like in that one. I mean, that one's really unique looking though. The red and the but this one's cool. Very cool. I just always thought these would look really neat marbled. I was, you know, going to try to achieve this with resin, but I knew I would never be able to do that with resin. So there we have three unique. I mean, this one looks cool now that I sit and stare at it for a minute. Get all this cleaned off of here. File it down. File those edges. I mean, it's unique. Look at the sides. That's kind of cool. But I think less would have been better. Much better if it would have been less. Yeah. Basically, you just take your file and you just go along the edge and you file it up till it's smooth. It's pretty simple. Files up really nice. And it's still just, even though I left it for more than an hour, it's still a little damp. I don't have any wax. I need to get some. All I have is glaze, and I don't want to put any glaze on these. I need to find some, buy some wax. I have a, like the counterculture sealer. I mean, I could use that if I wanted them to be shiny. Yeah, I like it. It's different. Oh, I probably shouldn't file this with red on my file. This down here, I guess we have to figure out how to fix that, or I can just file it like this. And then you won't even know it. Yeah, these are kind of cool. I may have to do some more of these just because I want to play around with that marbling. This one's my favorite, I think. Yeah, so there you go, guys. I've got, let's see if I can get them all three in my hand. What do you guys think? I like this one. This one's my favorite. So I'll do some more of these eventually, just to play around with some of that marbling. And then I do want to try some marbling in some of my other molds, like my bowl. I'd like to try it in there. See what kind of marbling I can get in there too. So, yeah. All right, guys. That's my marbling in the thinkers. All right, guys. Tell me what you think. See you on the next video. Bye.